they love their crab cakes and they love their football. That's what Maryland does. And we are at M&T Bank Stadium down near the Inner Harbor of Baltimore. Here's a scene a short time ago. The Ravens introduced to this sellout crowd, and through a sea of pyrotechnics, out they came from the tunnel. We're set to go as the Ravens get ready to match up with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. And he opts to not bring this one out. The first drive will start at the 25.
Let's get this. 45, 45, 45 is Mike, 45. Here we go, D, get off the field. Hey, 7:34. 45, 45. Mike, 45. Ready? 45.
Carr now on first down. Escaping the pressure right. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds. 5 yards on the game's first play, second down.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead, he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir, able to turn that into a positive gain.
Hey, check Mike 45.
From the 30 on second down, Carr dancing to his left. Now he'll let it go on the run, deep left side. Oh, wide open, complete. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Devin Duvernay, his second touchdown on the season. And the Ravens on just 2 plays have taken the lead. Justin Tucker for the extra point. And the Ravens lead at 7-0. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Brady and the Bucs now with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line.
Check 52. Jam, 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 jam. Check. Check hot route. Hot. Check.
And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
Check Mike 21, Mike 21, check Mike 21. All day, just like that, just like that. Slam, slam, slam. Ship, ship.
Here's Brady. Got a man, that's Colin Johnson. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so our offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up.
Yeah, this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. And boy, down a touchdown already, but they're going to line up to go for it on their side of the field.
14's the mic. Get your swerve on. Mike 14. Mike 14. Alpha. Switch. Switch.
Brady to throw for it on 4th down. Throw left side is complete on the diving effort.
I felt that one all the way up here. How about that big man laying out and making that catch?
Yeah, that wasn't a 180-pound wideout. That was a tight end. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
You better bring it. Let's go on. No, 66. Mike 21. Check Mike 21. Hey, 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 hey. Check. Crunch, crunch, crunch. Check 50. Check 50. Hey,
Brady to throw again. Flush to his right. This one complete to Scott Miller. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. And forget about the run to set up the pass. They're just coming out throwing.
Forget trying to set anything up. They feel like they have the advantage. They feel like they have the matchups, and they're just attacking right now.
Yep, going to the air on the opening drive. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. Going to give this time to the tailback. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Now a handoff looking right. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20.
And that's how you pick up a 1st down. Those shoulders went from parallel to square, and then he brought force with him to finish that run. Oh, that's impressive.
And we saw a lot of that a week ago when he got the NFC Offensive Player of the Week award. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense the next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
Undercrunch, undercrunch, undercrunch.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. 1st and goal, and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back.
Watch the safety creep. Shift. Watch the shift. Check 31. Check 31. Wide. Let's go on. No, 66. Rush in. Rush in. Tighten up.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. To throw is Brady. Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. A touchdown-saving tackle there. Now it's 3rd and goal.
I'd have to say that whenever you see a good post route run, they do not like to let it end without the catch. Hence, that great diving play.
Yeah, lay it up there, let him go get it, and he got it. Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal.
I got you, boy. Slam. Check 99.
They'll try to run this one in. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. A great effort there with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Buccaneers are an extra point away from tying up this football game. And it's no good. He misses the extra point, and this remains a 7-6 game. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. After the long touchdown drive we just saw, you wonder if maybe that's taken a little of the wind out of this offense's sails because they had it going pretty good last time, too.
Had to sit over there for a little while, didn't they? You know, they were eager, amped up to get back on the field.
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Mecole Hardman, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Ravens are able to show off their quick strike ability. And we didn't even get a chance to settle in for that drive. A quick strike of 75 yards, and they find the end zone.
Don't you get the sense that film study was behind this one, that they saw something that they thought they could take advantage of? The key is calling it in the right situation, knowing when it exists to go to it. They did exactly that. They've got to feel really good about what they did in advance of this game.
Just looking down at the sideline now, their defense is like, man, can you have strung that out just a few plays? Give us a break. Back out there.
Hey, man, give that water break and get on out there and play.
This is taken just shy of the 10. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves them with a 2nd and 3.
Wait 20. Let's go. Hatchet. Motion. Ball 50. He's crashing. He's checking crash. Shift.
And to give this time to the tailback.
The ball carried by number 28. Taken down at the 41. A 4-yard pickup on the play. First down, Tampa Bay.
We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports.
Watch the run. 14's the mic. Hey, tight. Switch it. Come on, switch it. Sponge.
On play action, now Brady. Flushed out right. Now a diving effort right sideline. He's got it.
Hey, did you have one of those backyards that you had one of those, like, mats or pits like you have for high jumpers, and you know you had your friends throw the ball and you tried to make the spectacular catches?
I didn't need a mat.
you just did it with the ground?
Absolutely.
That explains your
Concrete.
toughness. That explains your toughness right there, because I think that guy was raised just like you. What a catch.
44 yards rushing for him now to this point. 2nd down at 4.
Let's go, baby. Turn over. Let's get that ball.
Now they try the right side here. And he'll be dropped at the 23 after a pickup of about 4. Pretty good job defensively. Thought he was going to get it, but they knew where that marker was, and they stopped him just short of it.
What it does is emphasize that strategic football and situational football is not just played on the offensive side, is it? Defense understanding, as you noted, where the first down marker was and making sure they didn't get there.
He's going to go up top for the end zone. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Scotty Miller, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Bucs are able to make this a close game again. Extra point try now for Succop. And this time he gets it to go as it is up and good.
Ravens 15, Buccaneers 13. Ryan Succop to kick off for Tampa Bay.
Now it's Ryan Succop on after the touchdown to kick it away. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And last time the formula was pretty simple. One play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, one play drive's exactly what you want on offense. What they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was real easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
And we'll see if it's that easy here.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far, but on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
To throw again on second down. Carr being chased out left. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and give the football right back, because your friend, Old Momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trek to the opposite side, and all of a sudden, you've got a battle on your hands.
I don't think you got it, son.
And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And fourth down now coming up.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on fourth.
45's the mic. 45's the mic.
Come on, boy. Come on, boy.
637.
Better be ready. Don't be surprised.
Carr to throw for it on fourth down. Oh, hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Bucs are going to take over with excellent field position to boot. From the gun, he'll hand this off. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Brady going to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up third down. The Bucs on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3. Hands it off out of the gun. And he gets the first down yardage before he's brought down just outside the 10 at the 11. 63 yards rushing for him, as he has been tough to stop here this first half. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
All day, every day.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll fight his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll take this from the 9 down to about the 7. The Bucs on third down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. On play action, it's Brady. The quick slant caught. And he's going to be taken down here, still a couple yards short of the first. They get only 4 that time, as that leads us to a 4th down. They're going to go for it now, 4th and 2. Remember, they can still get the first down at the 1-yard line, though.
Kill. Watch the edge.
They'll go with a big back Fournette, and he is not going anywhere. They stop it for no gain. They'll get neither the touchdown nor the first down, and that will force a turnover on downs. And they'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive.
Watch the flood. Watch the flood. Watch the White Monday. Watch the flood. Motion. Pop. Check 4.
Now the Georgia Southern man, it's Matt Breida. And he'll take this forward for about 5 as we have come upon the 2-minute warning. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
On 2nd down, a run with Breida. And he'll be brought down, it looks like, right at the 15.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and churn his legs for a really nice pickup.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
Out guys, out time. Let's get off 7:34. Let's get off the field.
Card out a throw. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll be out of bounds right around the 20. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down.
The best quarterbacks that ever played the game all wanted to blend in with their teammates and be one of the guys. But sometimes you got to take modesty and put it aside. You're the franchise quarterback, the face of the team, and the guy that leads them to victory. You have to get down and protect yourself and not take hits like that.
They're going for Howard, but the pass intercepted. It's Devin White, the linebacker, and they will take over at the 26-yard line.
Well, I get what he was trying to do. He was moving to his right and trying to shift the coverage, but instead he shifted the coverage also to the right and threw right into it for an interception.
Wait, set. Round 80. Round 80. Mike 21. All day, baby. All day. All day, baby. Check 9. Check 9.
So after the INT, it's Brady. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football, but it looks like a Buccaneer was able to corral it. Yes, the Bucs have it. Tampa Bay keeps the possession.
A lot of bad news on that play for them, wasn't there? Lost the football, lost a lot of yardage, but I think the good news outweighs it. Able to retain possession. That was big for them.
Mike 21. Mike alert. Mike 21. I got you. I got you. Check your hot read. Kill, 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 kill. Hey, check Mike 21.
On 2nd and a long way to go. Brady. That's complete. It's Chris Godwin. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down. The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And some secondary help here for the defense in the nickel on 3rd and long. Shotgun now for Brady. Here's a diving catch right side. It's a gain of 11, but they're still well short. It's 4th down. Ravens going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. And Suckup will put this one right through. And with that, they'll take a 1-point lead here in the 2nd. So the fumble recovery had them set up in ideal field position, but they can muster only 3 points out of it.
Yeah, when you're able to force turnovers, especially when it results in field position like they had, you really want to make it hurt. Here, they take the field goal. That's definitely not what they were hoping for.
And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And with a little under a minute to play, they may be looking to pick up some yardage here, maybe try and come up with a field goal to seize the lead before intermission. Trying to shake off the interception, he'll look to throw. Flush to his right. Taking a deep shot here for Hardman. Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the former first-rounder Trey Waynes. And the Buccaneers force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27.
Wait, set. 180.
Mike 21. Check Mike 21.
You ain't going nowhere. Check. Alert. 43. Yeah, cover.
Brady now on 1st down. And that one going to be off target and incomplete.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
Mike 14, Mike 14. Hey, here we go. Sugar. Watch the pass. 14's the mic. 14's the mic. I got you, son. I got you. You're all mine. You're all mine.
To throw, it's Brady. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
Throwing is Brady on 3rd down. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And he goes out of bounds. shy of the 45.
It's a gain of 17 yards. First down, Buccaneers.
Wait, set. 380. 14. I got him. Kill. Hey, turn it up.
Check it back.
72.
14's the mic.
Again, it's Brady. They'll roll him out right. And he'll just get rid of it.
Oh, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
To throw on 2nd and 10, Brady. Steps away to his left. And this throw incomplete. Now the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Again, they'll throw with Brady. And that's incomplete. So it doesn't look like they're going to be able to build off the turnover.
Well, the defense certainly did its part to get them the football. But you're exactly right. It looks like they're going to have to punt this one away. And it's not a turnover, but doesn't it feel like one after grabbing the momentum with the defensive play?
Yeah, and they had all that momentum after getting the football, and now zapped right back in the other direction.
You rarely call your punter a weapon, but he certainly was there. How about that? Pinning him down at the 1-yard line and helping out the defense in a big way. I'm telling you what, if I'm a defensive coordinator, I might be thinking safety right now.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And we'll see how aggressive they want to be in these final stages before the half. And that'll be incomplete with just 6 seconds left on the clock.
Trying to get that one to his tight end, and they've been trying to get the ball to him, but as of yet, unable to successfully complete one. But you know there's usually a nice comfort zone in throwing to the tight end. Great sight lines, usually right in the middle of the field.
And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half.
Watch the twist.
Now a first carry for their fullback. And he'll just keep 2 hands on the football as he'll be taken down after a short pickup. And now they'll take a timeout defensively. After the 2nd down play, they burn the timeout, making him sweat out the final few ticks here in the 2nd quarter. The final shot here before half for Carr. Catch is made by Hardman. He's at the 50, the 30, 10, and he's in for the touchdown on the final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done?
So instead of trailing into the lockers, they grab the lead with the clock reading all zeros before intermission.
I would love to go into the locker room with them because right now they're riding a nice wave, aren't they? They're feeling good about themselves. But I know the coach is going to be talking to them about calming down, taking it easy. We've got a whole second half, but use the way we finished the first one to start the second.
So now with the late touchdown, not only will they take the lead to the locker room, but they'll try and add 2 more here.
Mike 20. Pick me up. Here we go. Under 10. 7:34. 10. Switch. 6 guys.
They run it with Breida, but he will not get the 2 points. He stopped up short, and that is how this first half will come to an end. So we're at halftime here in the Inner Harbor with the hometown Ravens on top. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. So this just a 5-point game as we resume action in this second half on EA Sports. This is taken just shy of the 10. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They do trail, but they have a chance to possess the football first to try and do something about it.
And that certainly makes it something of an important drive for them, because is it going to win the game? No, but you have to do something to bring some life to your sideline.
And to give this time to the tailback. Call it a gain of a yard, and it's going to bring up 3rd and 5. Now a handoff looking right. And he'll get this to the 40, but that's still going to be a few yards short of the first down. It'll be a gain of 4, but it won't be enough. It leaves him with a 4th down now.
Wait, that's 29. Alpha. Watch the curl. Watch the curls. Jim.
They'll run for it with Fournette. And he's got a first down as he's up to the 48. I love those plays. 4th and 1. That's who wants it more. This time the offense.
Yeah, there's a lot of hooting and hollering in there, right? A lot of contact and a lot of collisions as they try and find some space. Who's going to drop their hips, gain leverage, and move the other side backwards? We saw it there for the offense getting it done.
Coming to you. Check 3.
And they'll run on the inside handoff. And nowhere really to go there. He'll take this up just shy of midfield. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
In your face. Hey, check Mike 21. Hey, Alabama.
Now Brady. To the right side, complete to Miller. And he's got this to the 30 before being taken down. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Now Brady. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit, even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
Slam.
On 2nd and 10, Brady flushed out right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. Godwin's got it. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Chris Godwin, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Bucs are going to retake the lead. And now Coach Bruce Arians has made the call. His guys will go for 2. They're going to try and run. And he's going to go down right at the line of scrimmage. The defense left him with nowhere to go, and the try for 2 is denied. Now it's Ryan Suckup on after the touchdown to kick it away. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they'll be working from behind now following the touchdown a moment ago on the opening drive of the half.
I think the guys right now, but as they go out on offense, they're zeroing in on one big key. They don't have to do anything differently just because they're down on the scoreboard now. The intent, still the same in what they plan to do on offense. They've been trying and trying, but they haven't sacked him yet. He's been able to get away and make plays. Tried to make another one downfield right there, but to no avail. They'll have to keep up the pursuit, though, and not let him get hot.
third quarter now at a one-point game as they line up 2nd and 10.
Rabbit. 45.
Carr going to throw. They set up the screen to Hill. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. The Bucs with an extra defender now in the secondary here on 3rd down. Throwing now is Carr. He is going to find Hill here. And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them. And these guys have been taking advantage so far.
Check 50. Check 50. Hey, check.
Now a first down carry. It's Hill. And he's going to bull his way forward to the 48.
Tackle made at his 48-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
From just shy of midfield, Carr eluding the pressure right. That's out to Hill, right side complete. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
That turned into a very well-orchestrated play right there. Going to work his way out of the backfield to the right, and after he looked it in, he found plenty of space to roam and picked up big yardage.
Check 45's the mic. Check 45's the mic. Blue Dan.
He's coming. Down. We got double up. Later one.
Hey, watch the edge. Check safety. 45's the mic.
Carr now on first down. And a diving effort, but only right at the line of scrimmage. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
And not all spectacular catches are the result of a pass that maybe was not thrown quite right. Sometimes it's thrown in the perfect spot, and you have to just go get it. And he did that right there.
No fear there in the middle of the field.
Full strength. Switch. Undercrush.
Running out of the gun here, Breida. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Working from the gun, it's Carr. Escaping the pressure right. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Shaquille Barrett put that sack by his name in the stat sheet. And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Here's Carr to throw. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Devin Duvernay, the intended receiver, and it's 3rd down. You and I watched film yesterday, and you told me to watch his feet. Well, for whatever reason, his footwork just looked off on that throw.
And you always love it when the next defensive back talks quarterback mechanics, right?
Well, but you're good at it.
Well, I try, all right? I don't know how good I am, but it doesn't take much to tell. His mechanics are off a little bit, exactly what you described. Footwork, that led to the incompletion.
That's taken in by Duvernay. Touchdown! Make it 4 touchdown passes now for Derek Carr. And the Ravens have once again taken the lead. Plenty of scoring here of late, and our lead changes hands now in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, they just gave up a touchdown the other end, so they knew that with time getting short, they had to put something together here. And they were able to do so and retake the lead right back.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And now, after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this fourth quarter. Plenty of time on the clock. And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. Second down.
Timing's crucial in any route thrown, but when you throw an out, so many things are going through the mind of the receiver. Catching the ball, timing it up with the quarterback. Are my feet going to get down in bounds? On that play, all those things going through his head might have caused him to drop it.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Brady. Flush to his right. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
The Bucs on 3rd down. Not quite 50%. 4 for 9. This is 3rd and 9. Working from the gun, it's Brady. Oh, what a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old-school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
Saw it through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. From the 45 on 2nd down, Brady. Miller with a first down and more. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Scotty Miller, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Bucs are an extra point away from tying this game here in the 4th. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And we are tied here in the 4th quarter. Set to go now with the kickoff. These two teams all even again as we continue in this wild 4th quarter. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. The Baltimore offense at the line set to get going. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this 4th quarter to try to grab that lead back.
45, 45. Mike, 45. You get 734.
Throwing on first down is Carr. And that's off the mark, incomplete.
And when you've thrown as many interceptions as he has in this one, you definitely start getting a little hesitant to throw the ball out wide because that's prime pick-6 territory. That time, he made sure the only guy who was going to catch it was sitting in the 3rd row.
Second and 10.
Tighten up, tighten up. 93. Pull it together. Check, 45's the mic. Check, 45's the mic. I'm coming. I'm coming. You better get ready. I'm coming. 45's the mic. Come on, D.
Shotgun now for Carr. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35.
I like what I'm seeing from them here. Tie game in the 4th quarter. They understand the situation. They don't need to be in any rush. Go ahead and huddle up and run your offense. That last completion put them in a nice position to take the lead in this game.
Check 99. You go tight. Raider 1. Tight. You got tight right there. Check 13. Check. That's right. He's checking.
On first down, here's Breida. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Play action. It's Carr. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
Well, that was a fun one to watch right there. A nice in-breaking route and plenty of room in the middle of the field. And he was able to get behind the linebackers and grab the completion for a really good pickup.
Watch the run, watch the run. 45's the mic, 45's the mic.
Raider 2. Raider 1.
On first down, Carr taking a deep shot here for Hardman. And this is caught and in for the Ravens touchdown. Mecole Hardman with touchdown number 3 in the game and 6 on the year. And the Ravens strike quickly to take the lead here in the 4th. Now Tucker to add the PAT. And they will take a 7-point lead now. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Second down and 8.
Hey, let's get some penetration here. Let's get some penetration.
Check 3.
Now they try the right side here. And he'll take this up near the 35, maybe the 34. We've got a one-score game with inside of 2 minutes remaining. So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. They face a critical third down now, needing a score here in the late going. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now Brady. It's caught by Mike Evans. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. To throw is Brady. He's got the hook up to Miller. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
And remember, field goal does them no good in this situation.
You got to think they should be taking some shots for the end zone soon. Brady to throw. Forced out to his left. And Brady able to get down as he picks up a first. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10.
Shift. Switch it. Come on, switch it. Spine.
Back to throw, Brady. And he'll lay out and pull it in. What a diving catch there. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game.
Alert 3. No. Off.
Back to throw. Buying time to his left. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. So they will accept the penalty and move forward. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
They're running it. Check.
He'll look to throw. And this one incomplete. So the clock stopped now with 20 seconds remaining. The way he's throwing the football today, almost a surprise when he doesn't complete a pass like happened there, but he needs a few more to get his guys downfield.
Well, the way he's thrown it leads him to believe that he's going to get those completions, and that means...
And this ball is caught. It's a touchdown. And now in the final seconds, they're a PAT away from likely getting this thing to overtime.
And while it appears the heavy lifting was accomplished by scoring the touchdown, they're still down one. That extra point is not a gimme.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good, and we may very well be headed to overtime. Set to go now with the kickoff. These two teams all even again as we continue in this wild fourth quarter. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They have a little bit of time here to get into field goal range. Not much. In a tie game, you don't want to do anything crazy, right?
I agree with you on that one. Risk reward, okay? If you go for it, what is the absolute reward on this? But the risk is probably greater. Run the clock out, get to overtime, and try and win it there.
All right, we'll see if they do just that. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10.
45's the mic. Hey, let's get in them home.
Carr. Taking a deep shot here for Hardman. And that is intercepted. Or was it? Wait, they'll say no. No interception. He did not keep the feet in bounds, apparently. So that's just going to be an incompletion.
Tighten it. Easy. Kill. Mike 20.
Throwing his car. He'll get this into the hands of Breida. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs 30. And here in overtime, if the team that receives the ball scores a touchdown, it's over. If they don't, we can still have some more football.
That's exactly right. If they go down and kick a field goal, the other team gets a possession to either match it or score a touchdown to win the ball game. If both teams kick field goals, the next team to score wins. But if the receiving team throws a pick six or fumbles the ball and it gets picked up by the defense and they score, the game is over at that point.
So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. And they will play it safe here and bring this one out to the 25. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. They control their own destiny here. They have the football in overtime. Obviously, a touchdown would win it.
And I think teams around the league are still adjusting to the idea of going downfield, scoring a touchdown wins the game, because they were used to just going downfield and trying to get in field goal range to win a game. Still having to make that transition. Let's face it now, the ones who are doing it best know they need to go down, attack, put the ball in the end zone, and not leave it up to a field goal and give the other team a chance.
Yeah, as we said, they control their own destiny now. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A big play that time through the air. 34 yards. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10.
Hey, switch gear. Go, Chief.
Out of the shotgun, Breida. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
On 2nd and 7, Carr. Flushed out right. He finds his tight end, Howard. That's complete. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs 18. He's padding his already great numbers here in overtime. More importantly, though, moving his guys downfield.
And I think that's exactly what's going through his head right now. Moving them downfield, putting them in a position to win the game. The stats, that's for the fantasy guys. I know they're enjoying that show.
Now a give to Breida. And he's into the end zone for the touchdown and the game winner in OT. Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for the Ravens, it'll be a 500 start as the win gets them back to 2-2. And they will hit the road next week for a date with the Cleveland Browns. Meanwhile, for the Bucs, they also will exit this one at 2-2. And they will be back home next week for a date with Washington. So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Next game, guess what? Charles and I will be here again. It's the NFL.